Central Lutheran has played a big role in my life. Since I was 2 weeks old, I came with my mom to school for scripts and for the sports she coached. Central has helped me improve my faith in Christ Jesus and given me more knowledge than I had. And I will continue to grow in faith and knowledge and tell others about His Word. My life at Central all started in preschool. We had Mrs. Powell in 3-year-old preschool, but I was too young to remember much of it. All I remember is 4-year-old preschool and Mrs. McKinney having to separate us boys in each corner of the carpet because all we did was talk to each other and mess around. I remember playing with farm and building things with wood blocks. Kindergarten and first grade flew by fast. We had 2 new teachers, Mrs. Fry and Miss Miller. We learned a lot, and so did our teachers. In 2nd grade, Mrs. Renfrew was one of the strictest teachers we had, but it helped us learn what to do and what not to do. We always fought over the Legos because we thought they were really cool. Well, they still are cool. Next year, everything got harder. It was 3rd grade, and a lot of things were different. We had Mrs. Meyer. We got more and more homework. We also were able to participate in track, which I was forced to do, but I got through. She asked us what we wanted to name Camden, and of course, Zach wanted to name him Rotten Acorns. 4th grade was a blast with Mrs. Shoemaker. She let us do a little more than we were probably supposed to do. We could win prizes and a wide variety of gift cards. We had a lot of extra recess. Extra recess was needed because we only got 2 recesses instead of 3. 5th grade was hard, but we all came out alive. We had Miss Hillman. She gave us a lot of homework, and all of us were busy with sports and with practices. We learned a lot of stories from Mrs. Renneck, our science teacher. At the same time, we tried to learn about science things while getting each other in trouble. Then came along 6th grade with Mr. Unge. In art, we made wind chimes with computer parts. We all thought they were cool, but our parents thought they were annoying. I remember going on a field trip at the REACT Center to build computers. We had so much fun, he took us again in 7th grade. 7th and 8th grade were with Mrs. Block. We had many different teachers for a lot of subjects. Through these last 2 years, we helped plant trees around the school, and we all had a blast at class trip together. At the City Museum, Jackson got hit by a falling iPhone, and at the zoo, we got to feed stingrays. Class trip is one thing that I had always waited for and dreamed of going on. We all stand here hopefully graduating and moving on to high school, and we will take all these memories with us. Most of all, I would like to thank my mom and dad for taking me to all the sports games and practices, and always being there when I needed help with my homework. Also, thank you for sending me to a Lutheran school where I can learn about Jesus as my Savior. I would also like to thank all of my teachers for helping me and guiding me through all new things and projects. I'd like to thank my coaches for leading us to championships and helping me learn more about sports. And thank you to all my classmates that are always there for me and helping me with homework and making my years at Central a blast. Some things from preschool still have not changed. We still talk a lot and do things we aren't supposed to. Thank you.